No, it's okay. And you know what? You said something, Carolyn. You said very low level. Can you please, from your experience, explain to us in the dark hierarchy what you mean by low-level demons versus high-level spirits? You interacted with both. You've actually seen it in your astral projections as you were part of this organization. Can you explain to us what you've encountered and kind of describe how that works, the way you understand it?
Okay, the ones that I mentioned that like to show up and like poltergeist, there's demons that people say they channel, or they think that they're highly evolved beings. Most of those, if not all of those, are very, very devious, evil entities that they thrive on causing trouble, and that's the way they hang around here on Earth, is that they have to draw energy, and they draw the energy from creating turmoil. Well, I could just go so in depth to that, but I'm not going to, because
Okay.
But they can be in the pecking order. They are subject to. There's like a higher level. Let's say the Ascended Masters. The Ascended Masters, they'd snap a finger and those things would just be like whimpering little dogs. It's like they fear, those things fear the ones that are closest to Lucifer, because those closest to Lucifer have more power than them. But they also, the ones closest to Lucifer, send those demonic troublemakers to do the dirty work.
Mm-hmm.
And they use them. So I don't think can ever appear. I've never known them to be able to appear anything as beautiful as like the Ascended Masters do. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but most of them that I've seen, I think they just like to appear hideous because that's what they look like. They love to scare people, and they love to entice people to do bad things, think bad thoughts, because that's where they get their energy from. So if you have a problem, see, the thing about in the occult, if you have a weakness with lust, whether it's food, whether it's alcohol, or you're prone to anger, these things will intensify that and encourage it, because that's where they get their energy. They feed off of that. So that's another reason to stay away from the occult, is that it intensifies any weakness you have and feeds off of that and destroys you.
Mm.
So, but they only have a certain amount of power, in the sense that if the higher ups in Lucifer's hierarchy don't want those things unleashed, then they will put a stop to it. So when my mother decided to quit working for the hierarchy, those things were unleashed on us. And my life was actually it was worse than the bedroom scene on The Exorcist. I was not possessed like that. I was not possessed like that, but on a daily basis, I was beat up by demons, physically. I mean, you can't fight. It's like being beat up by 5 big people at the same time, and shouting obscenities, levitating my bed, throwing chairs at me. I had a table thrown at me. It's beyond the point of fear, where for me it was just anger and frustration. I didn't know. I did not know to call upon Jesus at that time. And if I had, I'm sure that could have been stopped. But see, that's what happens when you try to drop out of the organization. If you don't have the power of Jesus Christ, they will unleash their demons on you and your family.
Wow.